It's finally available. iOS 11.4, the official, has been released. Should you update? Let's find out in this video coming up right now. Let's go. So we're here, the official 11.4 beta. This says that it includes Airplay 2 multi-room audio, support for HomePod stereo pairs, and messages in iCloud. The update also includes some bug fixes and improvements, some 3D touch, fixes as well, and something to do with ClassKit in this official release. It's 333.1 megabytes on this edition. You could see more features set in here. It gives you a little bit more about what this is. Finally, messages in iCloud, that's a big one that's back. You can see right here, it enables teachers to assign their students reading activities in iBooks using the schoolwork app. So that's new here. You could just pause and read this stuff right here. There's plenty of features going on with this update. So it definitely comes recommended as iOS 12 beta is around the corner. And I want to go ahead and show you the version I'm on right now, which is 11.3.115E302. I did skip the beta series on the 11.4 because I think what really everybody wants to see is a iOS 12. That's where really we're going to see all these features. So in Geekbench before the update, 4230 single, 10243 multi. Let's go ahead and download this update. I'll be back when it is done. Quickly before going into 11.4, you can see I have 49.04 gigabytes available, and I just want to see if that storage does increase when getting this update. I'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, so we are now in the iOS 11.4. Let's go into settings here and showcase you that we are on this version 11.4 15F79 49.08 gigabytes. So I did gain a few hundred megabytes here on the update, no big deal. It did take about 20 minutes to do this update, so I would recommend throwing this thing on charge, going to do something, coming back, and you should be ready to roll. So what are the big three features here? Just like in basketball, there's a big three. We got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, KD. Here we got Airplay 2, HomePod stereo pairs, and messages in iCloud. So, in terms of the visuals, like icon changes, nothing like that, just some things in the background. And the big one here, again, is bringing that messages back, the iCloud messages. That's a huge one. So we're going to go into iCloud, turned here under the iCloud settings. Messages is right there. You can go ahead and enable that if you want to use it here in 11.4. Now, basically what that does is allows you to store your messages and photos in iCloud, and it frees up space on the other devices like, your Mac, your Apple iPad, things like that. It's a pretty cool feature. And then if you have it on, you'll be able to go ahead and turn on another device, and it should just be showing everything across all devices. So this really comes in handy if you're a multi-Apple user, you're not just a one iPhone user, you'll really enjoy messages in iCloud. So it's nice to see that has returned. Okay, so another thing that was improved here is ClassKit. So teachers can now assign students reading activities in iBooks when they're using the schoolwork app. So that's pretty cool if you're a teacher and you need to use that, but I'm sure most of you aren't that, so that probably doesn't matter too much, but that's there as well in this update. Next up is Airplay 2. Now, I don't have any other Apple devices connected right now, but you can control your home audio with this now in 11.4. You can also use your voice to control this through Siri, so that's a nice touch as well, and you could take calls, play games with your iPhones, and without interrupting your Airplay 2 enabled speakers. So, a lot of audio updates here for people who have been using the HomePod as well. You have location-based sensing now, so that's pretty cool as well. But seeing as that product's relatively new, I'm sure a lot of you aren't going to be using this too much, but that's there as well. Some of the other updates and bug fixes in here were basically something with CarPlay where the audio would get distorted if you were using your iPhone in CarPlay. There would be a distortion in the audio. And also there's a health issue in Apple Health where things would not sync properly with Apple Health. That was also improved in this update. So if you're a fitness junkie and you use Apple Health a lot and you're having issues with syncing data and things like that, that is improved here as well. And also we do have some fixes with Google Drive, Docs, and Gmail and Safari. We're having issues. So just a lot of little things behind the scene, but the ones with the Airplay, if you're a HomePod user or you use speakers with your iPhone, this can be a major update for you. And if you like your messages in iCloud, also a major update for you. And if you're a teacher and you want to assign things to your students with those new iPads, this could be huge too. But for all of us who just want bad battery improvements and speed improvements. I have heard that there is speed improvements on this update. It doesn't look like it's too much different here for the iPhone 8 Plus because it's the A11, or maybe it's probably not even gonna be different for the iPhone 10. But if you want to see like the older phones like the SE or maybe the 5S, we might check those out again, because I do want to see, because the iPhone 5S was really bad. I want to see if these newer updates are, you know, fixing those up. So let me know your thoughts down below. But the final Geekbench scores are in, and you could see 4262 and 10356. So we did see a decent improvement over the prior Geekbench scores on the prior version. And in terms of battery life, I'll have to test these a little bit more. If you want to see like a multi-iPhone battery comparison on 11.4, let me know down below, or else I'll just consider making that for iOS 12. But I do recommend the update. It gives you a little bit more storage back. It's a small update, but still continues to refine the iOS experience. And, you know, we're really just waiting for iOS 12. So subscribe if you want to see content soon on iOS 12. I will be covering on the channel. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy iOS 11.4. I'll catch you all in the next update. Be sure to be well. Nick here, and peace.